ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦਿਸ ਐਪੀਸੋਡ ਆਫ ਦ ਹਰਪ੍ਰੀਤ ਸਿੰਘ ਸ਼ੋ। ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਸਾਥ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੰਡੇ ਟੂ ਫਰਾਈਡੇ ਸਵੇਰੇ 8 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 9 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ, ਮੰਡੇ ਟੂ ਥਰਸਡੇ ਰਾਤ ਨੂੰ 10 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 11 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ, ਅਤੇ ਸੈਟਰਡੇ ਨੂੰ 2 ਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਂਝ ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਦੁਪਹਿਰ 2 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 3 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ, ਅਤੇ ਰਾਤ 8 ਤੋਂ ਲੈ ਕੇ 9 ਵਜੇ ਤੱਕ। ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਹੀ ਸਾਡੀ ਇਹ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਨਾਲ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੁਲਾਕਾਤ ਕਰਵਾਈ ਜਾਏ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੀਲਡਸ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੋਈ ਨਾ ਕੋਈ ਕਾਮਯਾਬੀ ਹਾਸਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਹੈ। ਐਸੀ ਹੀ ਅੱਜ ਇੱਕ ਸ਼ਖਸੀਅਤ ਸਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਸਟੂਡੀਓ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਆਏ ਹੋਏ ਨੇ, ਜੰਡਾ ਵਾਈਜ਼ਮੈਨ। ਇਹ ਰੀਜਨਲ ਸੇਲਸ ਮੈਨੇਜਰ ਹਨ ਇੱਕ ਲੀਡਿੰਗ ਬੈਂਕ ਨਾਲ, ਜਿਸ ਦੇ ਕਿ ਮੋਬਾਈਲ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਮੌਰਗੇਜ ਫੋਰਸ ਹੈ ਉਸ ਨੂੰ ਇਹ ਲੀਡ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ। ਆਓ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਗੱਲਬਾਤ ਕਰਾਉਂਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਸ ਲੈਵਲ ਤੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਨੇ, ਕਿਹੜੇ ਉਹ ਇਨਗਰੀਡੀਐਂਟਸ ਨੇ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਦੇ, ਤੇ ਕੀ ਕੁਝ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ ਜੇਕਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਫੀਲਡ ਵਿੱਚ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਣਾ ਹੈ। ਜੀ ਅਨੂ ਜੀ, ਵੈਲਕਮ ਟੂ ਦ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ।
ਥੈਂਕ ਯੂ ਵੈਰੀ ਮਚ।
ਥੈਂਕਸ ਫॉर योर टाइम। ਸੋ ਥੋੜਾ ਪਿਛੋਕੜ ਕੇ ਹਾਊ ਡਿਡ ਯੂ ਗੈਟ ਇਨਫਲੂਐਂਸ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਪਾਸੇ ਨੂੰ ਆਏ?
Oh my gosh, it started actually right after high school. And mom and dad always wanted us to have nice clean careers. So I got a job in the bank as a teller.
Right.
And so while I was working there, I was always very curious to advance. And so I put in a lot of my own time after hours, and I bugged everybody that I could bug to say, teach me more, teach me more. The first bank that I worked with was very good and helping me that way, and I did put in a lot of time, a lot of effort, and I think with anything it just requires time and effort, a passion for what you do, and a passion for helping others. And with that, I was able to advance my career from a teller all the way to a branch manager, which I did with another financial institution for about 10 years. And then finally, family matters come into play. I have 2 young children at the time, and I wanted to be closer to home with them. Unfortunately, they couldn't transfer me closer to home. And fortunately, at the same time, another bank started headhunting, and so I was selected by them to come work for them. And they gave me a branch close to home, about 5 minutes away, which worked out really well for the children to drop them off at school, pick them up, and have more time with them. So it's just, I think, effort. You know, if you want something, you put your heart and soul into it and you can get it.
That's wonderful. But being a lady, generally ਜਿਹੜਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਸੁਣਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਕਿ ਥੋੜੇ ਜਿਹੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ ਭਾਵੇਂ ਇਹ ਮੁਲਕਾਂ 'ਚ these are developed countries, but still ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਔਰਤ ਨੂੰ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਐਜ਼ ਕੰਪੇਅਰ ਟੂ ਅ ਮੇਲ ਕਾਫੀ ਸਾਰੇ ਚੈਲੰਜਸ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਫੇਸ ਕਰਨੇ ਪੈਂਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ। ਬਟ ਡਿਸਪਾਈਟ ਆਲ ਦੈਟ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਪਿਨਕਲ ਆਫ ਸਕਸੈਸ ਜੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਾਂ ਉੱਥੇ ਪਹੁੰਚੇ ਹੋ ਆਪਣੇ ਫੀਲਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਸ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਹਾ ਐਫਰਟ ਲਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਐਫਰਟ ਤਾਂ ਹਰ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਈ ਲਾਉਂਦਾ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਹੋਰ ਕਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਇਨਗਰੀਡੀਐਂਟਸ ਦੀ ਲੋੜ ਹੈ, ਕਿਹੜੀ ਉਹ ਪਰਸਨਲ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਸ਼ੇਅਰ ਕਰਨਾ ਚਾਹੋਗੇ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਕਾਰਨ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਾਮਯਾਬ ਹੋਏ?
Well, first of all is respecting yourself. And ethics come into play. And I think if you really believe in yourself, gender doesn't come in to the factor. It can if you let it. Others can try to bring you down, always. And that's from female side and male side. But ultimately, you have to have the strength to persevere and have a lot of respect and courage for yourself. And I think when you do things with your heart and soul, then there's not much that can get in the way. There really isn't.
Very true.
And if somebody does try to challenge you, then to me it was always take the opportunity to clean the air right away. Have a discussion with that individual and put it past and move forward. So in life there's always ups and downs. Nothing's ever perfect.
That's right.
It's never easy. And to me that's where the determination factor comes in. I don't let negativity get in my way.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I don't.
So when you say you don't let negativity be in the way, of course environment ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਤੇ ਰਹਿੰਦੀਆਂ ਹੀ ਨੇ, ਪਰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਜਾਣਾ ਹੈ, it all depends upon that. And ਤੁਸੀਂ persevere ਕੀਤਾ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਹੌਲੀ ਹੌਲੀ ਸਟੈਪ ਕਰਦੇ ਕਰਦੇ ਅੱਗੇ ਆ ਗਏ। ਸੋ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ ਮੇਜਰ ਅਚੀਵਮੈਂਟਸ ਨੇ, ਬਰੀਫਲੀ ਜੇਕਰ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਟੱਚ ਕਰੀਏ, what do you feel as ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਕਿਹੜੀ ਮੇਜਰ ਅਚੀਵਮੈਂਟਸ ਰਹੀਆਂ ਨੇ? There are so many, but let's just come down to a few.
Well, my achievements, first of all, my children and my family. Most important. After that is, whenever I hire anybody, I hire or people that will work with the team environment, that have respect to want to help each other. So the team that I've built over the course of the last 8-9 years is one of my pride. You know, proudest accomplishments, because what they bring then is I can only be there to give the opportunity and to help coach and train and support. But after that, ultimately, each person owns what they own. And then they have to step up and deliver what they said they were going to deliver. My job is to keep them focused and keep them based on what they desired to do.
Right.
Everybody wants to do things. It's never easy. Nothing ever comes on a silver platter. It takes hard work and determination.
Right.
And my job is to try to keep them enthusiastic, keep them on the straight and narrow, help them understand what they can control and what they cannot control, and then move forward from there. In this role that I do now for the past 9 years, I can say honestly that I've had a lot of people join my team. Some have been exceptionally successful.
Right.
Others are working hard at it. And there's others that finally come to the realization that they can't do it.
That's right.
But when we part ways, we always part ways with mutual respect and understanding. In that not everybody is fit for this job.
Right.
And I never hold that against anybody. To me, my job is to help them find what it is that they're going to suit for.
ਇੱਕ ਆਮ ਤੌਰ ਤੇ ਇਹ ਵੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਆਉਂਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਕਿ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਜਦੋਂ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੁੰਦੇ, ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮੁਲਕਾਂ 'ਚ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਐਲੀਗੇਸ਼ਨ ਜੀ ਲਾ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਕਿ ਜੀ ਡਿਸਕ੍ਰਿਮੀਨੇਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਆਫ ਕੋਰਸ ਦੇयर ਵਾਸ ਅ ਟਾਈਮ ਵੈਨ ਥੀਸ ਥਿੰਗਸ ਯੂਜ਼ਡ ਟੂ ਐਗਜ਼ਿਸਟ, ਪਰ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੀ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇੱਕ ਐਕਸਕਿਊਜ਼ ਜਿਹਾ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਬਣਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਸ ਨੂੰ ਐਕਸਕਿਊਜ਼ ਸਮਝਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਅਜੇ ਵੀ ਕੁਝ ਐਸੀ ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ?
Discrimination will always be there. It's how you take it, right? So again, I go back to ethics and how you operate your business and how you operate your life. Discrimination come from so many different factors. It can be from female gender, male gender, it could be racism, it could just be greed, jealousy, so many different things. And how you take that and how you own it and how you move forward is up to each individual. We can all sit down and have a big pity party for ourselves and say, oh, woe is me, so-and-so is racist or so-and-so is not treating me right. I learn from those opportunities. What can I take out of it? What can I learn about other people? And how to treat them and have compassion for them and have a better understanding of where they might be coming from. Education is such a huge piece of it. From not just books, I'm talking about life. And we all teach each other every day. Some of us can take the lessons that other people as negative. I don't do that. To me, no matter what has happened in my life, I have chosen to look at it from a very positive perspective and say, how can I grow? How can I learn from this? How can I learn about other people and what motivates them? What challenges they might have had? What their upbringing was like? Because everybody has a story. Everybody has struggles. You know, I can go back to when we first came to Canada from England. And, you know, how my mom and dad sacrificed so that they could give us a good life. And I just remember coming here at the age of 8 from England and mom and dad saying it's, you know, summer holidays, we're going to the berry fields, picking raspberries, strawberries, and blueberries. And Dad always said, oh, the money goes into the household pot to help the household succeed, not individual. So I take some of that mentality, those lessons from Dad, in that a team together can accomplish a lot more than an individual.
Wonderful. And towards then, what are your future plans and what would be your message, especially to the youngsters who want to come into this field?
Oh my gosh. I think anybody can come into this field. But it comes with that desire. I call it the tiger, the hunger in the eyes. There are people that are here that have had it too easy. And it's easier not to do anything because mom and dad will just give you everything on a platter. My upbringing was always, if you want something, you work hard for it. There are challenges, but we're willing to accept those challenges and to let them help you move forward and not go into a pity party again. If you want it, you can have it. Experience level is important, but anything can be taught. Sales is one of those things where it comes on who you are and what you bring to the table, your honesty, your integrity, how you deal with people. Are you doing it out of greed or are you doing it because it's going to help somebody? I always like to do it from a place of helping somebody. The byproduct is always money, which everybody needs to survive. But at the end of the day, if you do things from your heart and for the goodness of others, there are always rewards.
Wonderful. It was always a pleasure having talking to you, and thanks for sharing these pearls of wisdom and best wishes for your future.
Thank you so much. Thank you.